Hi everyone, it's July 30th, 2023, and this is one of my homeworks for Tricia Dolan, my metaphysical mentoress. And I started with a shout out from 1973. After that Watkins Glen concert, 14 people were missing. So I'm trying to use my mapping and latitude and longitude skills to locate with Tricia's approval. So she gave me something to go on, and this is the initial sheet here is born on a farm. She's Jewish, from a farm, a two-name, hyphenated name, and a Jewish name. And there's a lot of temples all over the place. And it's in the southern part of Illinois and the Indiana borders. That's the tip of Lake Michigan before it hits Canada. So this is some of the notes that I took. But I revised them here today to get a little better idea of what I need, so that when I make a couple of calls, they see that I'm actually doing research with the aid of somebody, a professional. So this is the location of where she's from and where we might find her and some other of those 14 missing people. So, like I said, I think I found two, and then there's a third, and then I have a list of other missing people, and I'm trying to kind of let them know that one of them, they caught the killer and this and that. So there's some jewelry stores in the area. There's the Clay County Fair that was more rural, which is where they asked me to look. So there we have the concert here, and that's Watkins Glen, New York. And it's a 10-hour drive from, let's say, Champaign, Illinois. So I did another map here, this fill in the blank. So a name with gold or selling gold. So I did this map of the counties. Again, I do the counties, and then I pick which county. So that's Lake Michigan there. That's the border. That's Chicago, Illinois, and on the right is Gary, Indiana. So it's on the border, like Tricia said. I have a lot of temples in these counties. And then the Clay County just had their state fair, and also other towns were revealed to me as well. So, see, Terre Haute is on the Indiana side of Paris, Illinois. But I did a closer map. First, I did this map showing, let me do it this way, sorry. It's 690 miles from Champaign, Illinois to the concert in Watkins Glen, New York. So there are other ways to go. So I heard from Tricia that it could have been a racially motivated hate thing from some crazy guy. It's the same people who were at that old Cochecton Cemetery area here. So you have Callicoon, New York, Old Cochecton Cemetery, and the Cochecton, New York, Damascus, Pennsylvania Bridge, and that's very interesting that you could just do it in 10 hours, you know. Here's the Lake Michigan there, Chicago, and then a lot of other towns. So I did that one. Let me see what I have here. Okay. And I did a list of all the counties here. I have a list of all the counties here. Okay. And in Illinois, at least the ones that, the towns that narrowed it down to certain southern areas. So I have all of these, and including the original Champagne. There's a temple or two or three. And then even into a little bit into Indiana, State Line City. Okay, and all of these, and it rang here, Johnsonville, and I find out the Clay County Fair just closed yesterday, and it's in the town of Flora. It's rural, so I went on the website. I was so impressed. It's so wonderful. It's really nice. And then Stockland kind of pops up, and Woodland. So just excuse that. It's supposed to be Woodland, Watseka. So those three towns. So I did a thing about high schools in the area, including a couple in Indiana, and nothing rang true. So this was not where she went. Okay, so you saw that. Then I did another map. Yes, you're going to love this one. It's a 2-piece map, and it folds up and has notes here of other. Here, this was the first one. Okay, let's see, what is this? Iowa, Wisconsin, Chicago. Okay, that's when I was working on the county. All right. So I used that so I wouldn't use paper. Here, I have this 2-pager map, and that's where I finally honed in on Johnsonville, Stockland, Woodland, and Watseka. So I have, that's the Indiana border, and this is Illinois here. So we have all of these towns where, here, Loda, that's an interesting town. All of these tiny little towns, and the high schools. So very interesting, cute little places. And that's when I just came up with the, see if there's a note here. Oh, so that's when I came up with, this little worksheet. If I can fill in the name there, so that maybe if I plant the light over here, you could see what I did. It's supposed to say wanted on top. And there we go, that's better. So yes, I'm using an incandescent light bulb here, and it happens to be very low wattage. So some of these clues here are to see where she is. I mean, it would be a miracle if she was, still whatever, but I guess this is my calling, or whatever you want to call it. So, okay, Tricia, over and out. I think that I'm onto something here. Okay. Thank you so much.